Hi, I'm Attorney Tom Lamb in North Carolina. In this Asbestos News Minute, I want to tell you about an article which appeared back in March 2009 in a medical journal titled Occupational and Environmental Medicine. The particular article I want to speak about is called Lung Cancer Mortality and Fiber Exposures Among North Carolina Asbestos Textile Workers. The objective of this study was to describe mortality or death among workers exposed to chrysotile asbestos fibers and evaluate the relationship between lung cancer and exposure to this particular type of asbestos fiber. For their study, these researchers, who included John Dement of Duke University, studied documentation which showed the number of workers who, from the period January 1, 1950 to December 31, 1973, worked at least one day in any of 4 plants in North Carolina that produced asbestos textile products. Vital statistics were ascertained through December 31, 2003, which is 30 years following the last day of the exposure period. Historical exposures to asbestos fibers were estimated from work histories and 3,578 industrial hygiene measurements taken during the time period 1935 to 1986. Mortality of the cohort was compared with that of the national population by means of standardized mortality ratios, or SMRs, and exposure response relationships to lung cancer were examined within the cohort using Poisson regression to compute adjusted mortality rate ratios. With this said and done, the researchers' findings are as follows. Follow-up of 5,770 workers included in the cohort resulted in 181,640 person years of observation, with 2,583 deaths from all causes and 277 deaths from lung cancer. Mortality from all causes, all cancers, and lung cancer was significantly higher than expected, with SMRs of 1.47 for all causes, 1.41 for all cancers, and 1.96 for lung cancer. SMRs for pleural cancer, mesothelioma, and pneumoconiosis were also elevated. The risk of lung cancer and asbestosis increased with cumulative asbestos fiber exposure, which is understandable given what we know about the dose relationship that asbestos has with these cancers such as lung cancer and mesothelioma. The researchers' conclusion is that they found evidence that exposure to chrysotile asbestos in textile manufacturing is associated with increased risk of lung cancer as well as the asbestos-cancer mesothelioma. For more information, visit asbestoslegalwatch.com. Thank you and have a good day.